Elo.
Siema.
Hello.
Siema.
Okay, guys, you got 10 minutes.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Crazy Lyric P is in the house with my man.
Loose Lee from the Dynamic Rockers crew, New York City, New Jersey, representing.
Yeah, I'm just about to conduct interview with this fabulous guy. Can you tell us something about yourself? Can you introduce
I'm
yourself
23.
to us?
I'm 23. I'm in a crew called the Dynamic Rockers. We're a legendary crew that started in 1979, and pretty much we innovated a lot of power moves. So now, for the younger generation, like myself and Spidey and a lot of other people in my crew, we're doing our thing and trying to take it to the next level from what was previously taken from the next level. So we're always trying to elevate. You know, that's my vision right now. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and who or what inspired you to start your adventure with breakdancing?
In the beginning, I was watching wrestling. Actually, it was called WF at the time. I was like 6 years old, and I saw some flips. I tried to do it. I tried to do some windmills, like spinneroonies, and then I started to actually take it serious in 2005, and I started to like really try to understand the culture. And once I went overseas to like Korea and I actually started to train a lot more, then I really got more serious into it. And now my biggest inspiration that my style I get from is like my homies like Victor, Vicious Victor, or Kid Glide, or Born, you know, because Rivers crew really inspired me a lot from South Korea. Gamblers crew, a lot of people did power, so I started off doing power, you know. Yeah,
and so what do you think about Polish b-boying scene? B-boys, Polish b-boys, b-girls, who you have seen?
I think I'm not so familiar with a lot of Polish crews, but I have seen a lot of like dope Polish heads and like individuals. Actually, when I first started, I have a friend, his name is Daniel, and he pretty much taught me how to do like air flares, and we were just training at a recreational center. And now from seeing like the Polish scene, I remember first seeing Kleju, and that was like it was killing in the name of, he was killing that beat. So when I saw that, I was like, oh wow, Poland has a lot of potential. But then later on, I realized they actually took it to the next level. What is that jam called in Poland? It's like some
Warsaw Challenge?
No, the other one.
Cypher Kings?
What?
Cypher Prince?
That one too, and there's another one, Over the Top. Yeah, Over the Top, like with El Nino and like, what's his name? Tony Rock battling, like stuff like that. Like it really inspired me to actually take more notice of the Polish scene, because Poland, like the way I look at other countries other than like New York, is that since New York is the mecca, it has the information, like the original b-boy foundation. But then like Europeans, they kind of imitate that, but then now they take it to the next level, because before I saw like a lot of other European b-boys, but I wouldn't say they're like generic, but then they were very similar. Now I can tell the difference between all types of scene, and it's amazing to me to actually see that and the growth. Yeah.
Some kind of evolution, yeah?
Yeah, evolution of
going on.
Exactly, the evolution of like the Polish scene, you know, the New York scene, and of course like New York has a really deep history, so it's a little bit more different than other scenes. But as far as like competition, as far as like what other countries has offered to the b-boy culture is like crazy. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and so my next question is as follows. Have you ever been to Poland?
No. I kind of want to go to Poland. You know, I actually do want to check it out. Hopefully, like, if I have the opportunity, or if I'm in Europe for like a tour or something, or if I'm judging, or if I'm like competing, then I'll definitely check out Poland. Or
you are most welcome in our country.
Oh,
so
thank you, man.
You would love it.
Yeah. No, I did, dude.
Pay honors to you,
like
so
Polish beer, man?
we'll play host to you. So don't worry about
no
anything
problem.
in Poland. Yeah, so
Poland food, like Polish
you will have
food,
fantastic
and,
adventure.
Exactly. Yes.
So you will get the most experience in Poland while being with us, with other homies, you know.
Right. I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah. We can't wait.
Yeah, of course.
to welcome you on our Polish soil. And you know, What does style mean to you? What does it stand for?
So style, like, so there's like a foundation that everybody has, right? So like New York has a style of how we interpret like our movement to the music, and I think that's like a foundational, like structured style. You know, that's like the most basic style you can get. Once you actually understand like what style means, you can take that and make it through your own personality, your own vision, your own attitude. Cause like when I watch other b-boys like Born, or let's just say like Robin or somebody, you know, it's like the same structure, like that original like New York's like style, but then they took it and added that Korean spice to it, added that like Ukraine, Russia spice to it, you know. So it's like having a style is like you take a foundation, but then you do it your way. Cause my style is like gritty as fuck. Like I just like battle and I'm just like step hard. Sometimes I go really fast, you know. But and that's my style of how I hit the beat or how I interpret music. That's like the best definition. Style is something that you can actually use to interpret the music. Like there's different styles, but don't get it wrong. It's like if you look at martial arts like Kung Fu or Taekwondo, there's different styles even in Kung Fu, but it's not the style that beats another style. It's the fighter, it's the b-boy. You know, if you have a New York style, some b-boys do like kill it with the New York style, like original b-boy like Ken Swift, and some b-boys, they don't really, you know, kill it so much with that New York style, New York foundation. So it's like if you can put your imagination and take it to the top, that's what a style is. Yeah, style, bro.
Yeah, and so, what about music? Do you see some changes while you participate in some, let's say, b-boy jams? Do they play like always like really nice music, funk feel, or do they sometimes speed up the beat and you can't catch it and it's like, oh, they are destroying it? Because some DJs try to experiment with music, and sometimes they are criticized for like experimenting and taking it too far. It's just like, oh, they are putting on too fast beats and you can't find the rhythm.
So like, there's like a difference between like a competition and like cypher, because like the thing about competition and other b-boy like jams is that each individual DJ has their own style of playing their breaks. Like for instance, like Lean or Flake, they still have that traditional structured where it's like the beginning of the song and then it all the way goes to the ending. But then there are some DJs that just cut certain breaks and constantly keep looping it, you know? But it's not necessarily like bad. It's just like that's how they used to do it back in the day, because they couldn't really produce it like a full music like that, you know. Everything was radios and stuff like that. So when I listen to music and there's music that I don't like, you know, because music is language, so I can still listen to the music, but it's boring to me. Like I just get bored. Like I don't really enjoy breaking as much as when I'm zoning out. Like if I'm just listening to a song I really like and just going slow and actually grooving to a song, is completely different than competing, because competition you gotta kind of fight against the opponent using the same exact song, or the next track after the DJ, you know, mixes it. Then it's like, oh wow, it can throw me off sometimes. But since like I study music and I study outside of just breaking and I just listen to music, it makes me understand like there's a 4 count, there's an 8 count, like, you know, there's like the big breaks, you know, there's like the part that loops, so I can already tell what is gonna play. So then I just try to just do the best that I can if I can't really feel the music. But if I'm in the zone with music, then I freestyle. I always freestyle. I'm a freestyle b-boy, so I just throw my body where it goes and then I freeze, and then throw my body again and then I just try to hold the freeze, like just dancing and being free.
I catch your drift.
Yeah.
I get the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. We could talk and talk, you know, and maybe the last question.
Okay. No problem.
You know, are you more into, let's say, ciphers or competitions? Are you a battle cat?
I'm a battle cat because like the New York like scene, like if you know anything about the New York scene, I mean, this is a little different back in the day, like 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it It was all about the battle. It was like it was the cipher where you had to test yourself. It was the ciphers where you had to kind of get blessings from other OG b-boys to see like, yo, you got it. Because if you don't cipher, then you can't really show your full expression. Because competition is something that you prepare, or is something strategic. But a cipher, you know, you do your sets, you do your freestyle, but then like you gotta kind of play around with it and be artistic. The best moves come out when you cipher, you know, because it's all freestyle pretty much. I mean, there's some people that, you know, obviously do sets, but when it comes down to the freestyle part, you can be free to the music and you throw your body, you're like, yo, I didn't even know I could do it. But that's after having good foundation, good structure, you know. But I honestly like both, because cipher makes me more creative, and cipher also makes me like be more free and spiritual. Competition makes me like a warrior, strong like a bull, an ox. Like I'm a short dude, but then like if I get you right and come correct, you're gonna get smoked, you know. Like, and I don't care how big, tall, or you can be Korean, you can be another culture, but like that's what a competition is. Cipher is more like you vibe around the OGs and you kind of show that, look, I can just do.
You can surprise him. You know?
Yeah, I can just do it. Like, I'm a b-boy. Like, you show that you're a b-boy, like in the ciphers. Competition, there's a lot of like break dancers that just win.
Okay,
You know, that's it.
Would you like to say something to Polish people? You know?
Yeah, yo, Polish people. I love the food. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there soon, and you know, maybe I'll find a Polish wife or something.